What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Knuckles, of course, and I come here to address the people. Right now, as it stands, we have a very important matter upon us right now. A very severe and life-threatening thing that's out there in this world today, and that is COVID-19, COVID-19, as everybody calls it, coronavirus. And the thing is, right now, together as human beings, this is the time where we have to like really look out for each other. And it is something that's very, very real and very life threatening. You know, I have my own personal opinions about this entire thing. The fact of the matter is this. We have to, all of us, we have to do our part and try to, look out for one another, because, the thing, it spreads fast, and this is nothing to play with. The thing is, I know a lot of times, believe me, listen, the youngest generation, listen, you guys, listen, you do whatever you want. I mean, this is just me. Like, you do whatever you want, but at the end of the day, listen, you got to look out for the next person behind you. And you see people going outside, going to the beach and stuff like that. And believe me, it's a lot of fun for introverts than extroverts. Believe me, I'm like a half and half between the two. But that's the reason why I can do both. It doesn't matter to me. Stay inside or be outside, go outside or something like that. The thing is, in a situation like this, to the youngest ones, you guys, listen, you got to make sure that you guys, really, be mindful of like everybody else. That's what it is. Be mindful of everybody else. I mean, and to the eldest generation, listen. And believe me, the many a times where I've seen the elder generations, they come at the younger generations like, oh, look, like, take for example, when there's somebody that's in our age group, like let's say 30, let's say from 30 down to like 15 or something like that, the elder generation, the elder age group will sit up there and be like, "Oh, look, see, look, that person has it too. We're not alone," type thing. And I'm sitting there like, look, nobody's exempt from any of this. Male, female, dog, cat, literally dog and cat too. Nobody's exempt from any of this. But the thing is, the elder generation has to realize, listen, you guys are more at risk than we are, and that's the thing. If anything, you guys should be looking out, on what's going on with you guys, and how you cannot be infected and stuff like that. Granted, the younger generation, we have to, abide by the law and stuff like that. Stay inside the house, not touch anything, even if we're outside and stuff like that. And that's the thing. Like, listen, granted, I mean, listen, I know the elder generation loves to pick on the younger generation, but there's always that certain few in the younger generation that'll snap back at the elder generation. And then next thing you know, everybody looks like they have the shocked Pikachu face in the elder generation. But the thing is, in this right now, whether younger generation or elder generation, between the two, listen, at the end of the day, we all have to look out for each other in this. This is like, not even, it's not about race, it's not about, age, any of that. Whether you're strong, weak, doesn't matter. This is something that affects literally everybody on a grand scale. And like I said, I have my personal opinions about this whole thing, but I'll leave it be. So basically, the planet, literally the whole planet is going through stuff like this. Believe me, I already know there's going to be one person, at least one person in the comment section is going to be like, give the whole, scripture on what the coronavirus and like literally all of this means, and what is it, and have that whole what do you call that? what is that? Nah, I get it. So yeah, had that whole rant about like how, you know, this is all bullshit and stuff like that. And believe me, there's always that one person in the comment section to do something like that when literally nobody cares. Nobody cares. So a side note, that Sonic movie's lit. But either way, at the end of the day, the message is this. You know, right now is the time where we have to like we're literally, you know, be on our A game, you know, and just focus. You know, be on our A game, focus. You know, stay inside if you can, if you have to, if you can. To our first responders, listen, thank you guys so much. You know, great thanks, many thanks to you guys. Listen, NYPD, you know, FDNY, you know, the EMS, and of course, most importantly, the MTA. Listen, to my people in the MTA, you guys are fantastic. You know, I mean, listen, I love each and every one of you guys that work in that sucker. Listen, it's people that's been on the end line telling me, listen, you know, if I wasn't there, then, you know, things wouldn't be normal. You know, and that's the reason why sometimes there's a reason why I do come outside is to see everybody that's on the end line, you know, and you know, to maintain a safe distance, of course, but you know, but to see them, you know, to see all of them, which is fantastic for me because it's like, listen, I think, you know, honestly, that gives me a reason to keep doing what I do on YouTube. You know, and that's the reason why, you know, in this situation is a definite reason why, you know, is a great reason why, you know, to come back to YouTube and, you know, to help everybody out, you know, with their boredom and stuff like that, you know, while they're in the house and things like that. So, you know, if anything, this right here is something that's like gonna be, you know, I don't know, it might be a little while before all of this does cool down, with this whole coronavirus thing. And you know, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are dying. You know, this is you know, a lot of friends, a lot of close friends and family and stuff like that. You know, people are losing a lot of lives out there, and it's not good. It's not good. You know, it's like it sucks. You know, it really does suck. You know, but I'll be the first to tell you it sucks. You know, losing somebody, you know, is very important to you and stuff like that. You know, but at the end of the day, the message is this: stay safe. You know, stay healthy if you can. You know, make sure that you know, you protect your loved ones. Think about your loved ones. Think about everybody that's around you. You know, listen, there's other people that's out there that, you know, they want to make it home to their families and stuff like that. They want to see their families and things like that, you know. And then like having somebody come out of nowhere that's sick, you know, that's like, you know, going out there and spreading the whole thing, you know, to other people, you know, it would suck for that person to not come back home to their family because of something like that. So, you know, I'm looking at the grand scale of everything, you know. But other than that, listen, at the end of the day, stay safe and stay positive. We will make it through all of this. We just have to stay positive. So, with that being said, this is your boy Knuckles. You are always going to be dealing with, even inside the house, you will still be dealing with the most electrifying man in all of New York City Transit, representing the People's Train, the badass of Broadway, the R32 entering.